car manufacturers in the United Kingdom had to, well, reevaluate their business model, and they've come up with a solution. They're removing the middleman. That happens to be the car dealerships in the UK. Unfortunately, this is going to lead to not just hundreds, but thousands of job losses. Now, why is this happening? There's a variety of different reasons. One is, well, the loss of just-in-time supply chains, making it very expensive to hoard motor cars. And then you've got all the options and choices that you have these days. You can't store all this stuff, you see. You have to, well, order it and wait a considerable length of time, and then you have the car delivered. In fact, in some cases, people have to wait as long as 9 months to receive their car. By the time they got it, it's out of date. Well, one car dealership, and they're not the only one, well, Underwoods, they're closing all their dealerships. Now, currently, they're dealerships for Skoda, Kia, Mazda, and Vauxhall. Now, it got me thinking when I read that Vauxhall. Wow, Vauxhall Stellantis. Now, about a month ago, it was announced that was another car dealership that was having to close its doors, which happened to be Stellantis. Oh, okay. Yeah, dealership says it is closing after a month's notice of losing the Stellantis franchise. A year ago, they were told that the franchises would be renewed. But 2 months ago, they were told that they would not. You see, this article here was only a month ago, you see. And then I read the one today regarding Underwoods. Yeah, so Roadcliffe informed customers yesterday that its Vauxhall Taunton's showroom will close on the 30th of June. And it says that Stellantis told the business in 2022 that its contracts would be renewed, but that it was, well, they changed their mind last month. So Roadcliffe will continue to operate from its Yeovil Street locations, but they're cut down. Now, this particular dealership, Roadcliffe's, well, they've said they're going to basically go full on in with used car sales. But so it's Underwoods. But they ain't got, they're not going to have enough output for the dealerships. No, like Skoda and what have you, Vauxhall. No, they're not the only ones. No, it seems to be a bit of a trend going on here. Back here, it says car dealerships also run DS Automotives, and it's also affected by closures as the brand owned by Citroen, well, are pulling out from dealerships. So this is going across the board, you see. It's a totally different business model. We're all going to be buying our cars direct from the manufacturers. You'll go online, you make your choices and what have you, and then it'll get delivered. I don't like it. I have to admit, I want to see the thing I'm buying. I don't like this idea of having to have it delivered on a low loader or on the back of a big truck or something, or back of a big van. I don't like that. No, not for me. So yeah, it seemed to be a trend. Mark my words, there's going to be all of them. There ain't going to be no such thing as car dealerships in the UK anymore. Now, I partly put this down to Brexit because of, just-in-time supply chain. Car manufacturers, because of Brexit, many of them are actually moving out of the UK anyway. So it's not as though, they can't just keep importing cars and stick them in big warehouses somewhere, waiting for someone maybe to buy them. You'd end up with a load of unsold stock having been sold off cheaply. It's not really cost effective, is it? I don't think so. What do you say? I'll tell you what I say. I reckon they're all trying to squeeze as much profit as they possibly can out of these car sales. But what choice have they actually got? Yeah, but juice will be coming in a minute, and my hat's about to fall off as well into the juice. Yeah, I'm making cider, by the way. I got a bit random, isn't it? Yeah, what do you think? A bit random. Yeah. Okay, it's a toy brush. I'm supposed to take it, put it in and out, but gives me an opportunity to have a bit of stretch, Oh, there it comes. There she flows. There she flows. I'm making cider. That's what we're doing here. So we're trying to save some pennies too, you see. In fact, it starts like better anyway. It's also, is our own apples. What else are we going to do with these flipping apples I've got here if we ain't going to, well, make cider? Yum. Anyway, what says you? Do you think it will be the same right across the United Kingdom? Because the same thing's happening in Ireland as well, Northern Ireland. So, do you know if any in Scotland maybe that are closing their doors? So I suppose there would be if they're Stellantis is pulling out. Not renewing the actual dealerships. It's not surprising, is it? I don't think so. So, it's just a sign of the times, isn't it? Everything is changing, and not necessarily for the better. So, if, for instance, there's a problem, who's going to take the car back? Before you could take down to the dealership, say, I sort this out. What's going to happen, if there is no dealership? If there's no real backup? I imagine there's going to be a service agent, isn't there? You're going to have garages and stuff like that, have service contracts. It normally is at the actual dealerships, isn't it? But maybe not anymore. Maybe it's just going to be some garage that has the right to do repairs and what have you on these cars. And now we're all going over to electric and that. Times are very, very different, aren't they? Anyway, what say you? Please leave it in the comments down below. I know it's a bit of a random video, but it's there's Juice. And there's Mrs. She's off now to get some croissants for our guests. Because they want breakfast. Yeah, Airbnb and all that. Anyway, ta-ta, have a lovely day.